What's up, y'all? I realize I ain't done a little blog on here in a week or so, and I know that I'm always talking about real world issues and people have relationship problems and everything. And guess what? I'm just the perfect guy to give y'all some relationship advice, or at least give y'all the blunt and honest truth of what I think. But anyway, here's my topic tonight. Now, everybody has had a history of bad relationships. We've all had bad relationships, some more than others, and sometimes we can't help the people that we get in relationships with. But a lot of the stuff is stuff that we can't control based on our own standards. And basically, this is the question that I have to ask for you guys. And I want y'all to think real carefully before you answer. Do you believe in you are what you attract? Do you believe that the people who you find attractive or the people who you like in relationships are the reason why you're having such a hard time finding somebody? Example, if the niggas you keep on attracting ain't shit, does that mean you ain't shit either? And if you keep attracting hoes, are you a hoe too? Now, me personally, I like to think that I'm an observant person, but come on, even the most observant people, we can be fooled by appearances. The main problem with that is that some of y'all don't like to take no personal responsibility. I'm not going to keep poking at a bear and then get mad when the bear bites my damn hand off. I've touched on this a couple of times before in a couple of other videos, but like I said, that's when self-evaluation got to kick in. You got to keep asking yourself, if the same thing keeps happening to me over and over and over, then is it me? Is it my fault? Or is it something that I'm doing wrong instead of just blaming everybody who I come into contact with? And that's the thing that a lot of you guys have to understand is that you get to choose who gets to come into your life. And you get to choose and evaluate who you want in your circle. But then again, that's part of getting older. That's part of growing up is, sometimes we have to fall on our asses. Sometimes we have to make those mistakes that are necessary for us to learn. But then again, I'm smart enough not to be bitter or let mistakes that I've made get the best of me. I'm smart enough to know that if I make the same mistake more than once, then I have to evaluate where I went wrong and I have to make the adjustments to where I won't make that mistake again. And like I said, it's guilty. A lot of us are guilty of falling for the same mistake more than once. But like I said, if you just so happen to make that mistake more than once, then you really can't blame anybody but yourself. But just to answer the question, if you are what you attract, that's kind of a loaded question. So I'm going to go ahead and just say yes and no. Or I should say it like this. I should put it like this. You will continue to be the person that you attract until you end up making those changes in yourself. If you don't want to attract a certain kind of person, then don't portray yourself in a certain manner. The big part of it actually is a lot of y'all have unrealistic standards. There's nothing wrong with having a preference. There's nothing wrong with liking what you like. But the thing is, a lot of y'all set y'all's goals so high as to what you want and what you look for in a person that you overlook the person who will do right by you instead of whatever superficial reasons you attracted for. And then you wonder why you're still single. Me personally, I know what I deserve and what I look for, but I also know my lane and I also got to know my standards too. Me, I'm not going to ask for a girl who's a doctor or a lawyer or a six-figure income or have a big-ass mansion when I don't really have any of those things myself. I'm looking for what's on the inside first, or I'm looking for a quality that will make me want to keep you. Because a lot of females these days, they have unrealistic expectations because a lot of y'all believe in that whole Disney Prince Charming fairy tale bullshit where y'all want a dude who riding on a white horse wearing a big ass cape flopping in the wind and y'all want him to pick you up and carry you off into the sunset, when in relationships, the real world, relationships don't work that way. Relationships actually take effort and work from both sides. So a part of it is you have to give what you got to get back. Anyway, guys, I really could go on and on and on about this, but I don't want to talk you guys' heads off. I've done that enough. But anyway, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that you are the kind of person you attract? Let me know.